What is up, Pisces? Welcome to your general timeless reading. These are timeless, so whenever you see this is when it's most meant for you. These are also general, so please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements on my channel. I'm also running a promo on my Patreon channel, so if you want a free 15-minute reading with me, go ahead, check out Patreon. Sign up as a tier 2 or 3 Patreon only, now between March 15th. Yes, now to March 15th, and you will get a free 15-minute reading with me if you sign up as a tier 2 or 3 Patreon, okay? If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below through my website. All first-time clients that book an hour-long service do get $10 off their first hour-long service. And if you want access to more promo codes, go ahead, submit your email on my site as well. I do promo code shoutouts all the time. Other than that, like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, helps the channel grow. And let's get into it, Pisces. Let us see what is going on. Oh, and happy birthday. Happy freaking birthday, Pisces. Happy flippin' birthday. Damn right. Let's party. Beautiful creatures. Oh, we had a little surprise. King of Wands wanted to show up. Hello, King of Wands. How art thou? How are you? Okay. Pisces. Beautiful Pisces. A little bit of sage wanted to stick to the cards. Let me get myself a little situated. Pisces. I just heard simpler times. Simpler times, Pisces. Lovers in reverse. Oh my gosh, what is up with everybody in the majors right now? Lovers in reverse and the Hermit. Everybody's getting 2 majors to start off their readings today. And the first one's always going to be the Lovers, apparently. I don't know what that is. Gemini energy with the Lovers, the Hermit, Virgo energy. This really feels like somebody, it doesn't feel like walking away from a connection. It doesn't, it feels almost like contemplating. It feels like deep contemplation. What do I do about this relationship? It doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. It could just be a dynamic with another individual, a family member, a friend. 6 of Wands. It's almost like, how do I achieve the goal that I want with this person? Whether it is to get away from them, whether it is to have something with them. Six of Wands, it's very positive though. Temperance, oh my gosh, look at all the major arcana you are getting. The World in reverse, holy hot tamales, and the Emperor in reverse. You have 6 cards out and only one of them is a minor arcana. This is a big week. Okay. 6 of Wands, Leo energy, Temperance, Sagittarius, the World, Saturn, Capricorn, and the Emperor, Aries energy, also Taurus for me as a reader. Even though they're in reverse, I am going to hold them upright for you just so you can see what they look like. It's very interesting. It's very interesting because it's almost as if you can't complete this cycle quite yet. Because there's a need to really heal the situation with this person. But in order to heal the situation with this person, there's a need to silence the fear that is keeping the ego at the surface within yourself, right? And it's almost like, well, I'm trying to heal the situation. And I do feel that you're working through this very like gentle energy, like very feminine energy, which feels really nice. But then at times it's almost as if the masculine, this Emperor energy, comes to the surface and it's like, well, this wasn't supposed to go this way. I'm trying to be so nice, I'm trying to be so nurturing, so healing, so loving, but why aren't they receptive? And then the frustration comes out, and that's what's keeping you in this old cycle. That's what this feels like with the Emperor. I don't think that this person that you're dealing with is receptive to how you're trying to change. And I almost feel like that's what's really upsetting and frustrating you. Oh, it makes me so sad. It's almost like heartbreaking. It really makes me like really sad. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands, followed by the 10 of Wands. Yep. Because there's the 6 of Wands energy between that. I just want things to be stable. I just want things to work. I want things to be very grounded. Why is it so hard? Why does it have to be so difficult? I'm just trying to get us into a healthy place. Oh. Whether this is you or the person you're dealing with trying to do this, I feel as if the person who's trying to nurture or fix the situation or this dynamic is not being received well by the person they're trying to do it with, right? And because they're not being received, it's almost as if it's a sense of rejection. And when they feel that sense of rejection, it's almost like they get angry, maybe even a little spiteful, and it's almost like the backtrack. It's like 3 steps forward, healthy, feminine, nurturing, rejected, 5 steps back. What do you mean? That's not cool. Why you do me like that? Angry. You know what I'm saying? No bueno. Okay, well, since we're speaking some Spanish, let's do Santa Muerte Tarot. A little bit of no bueno wanted to come out. Let's do Santa Muerte. That is one slick tarot deck, let me tell you. That's a slick tarot deck. Excuse me, and my very attractive, ladylike voice clearing. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, let's look at, I'm losing my voice. Yeah, this is all about communication. It's almost like when they get to this sense of rejection, they shut down. And I feel like it's almost like it turns into a power battle. Power struggle. The ego. The ego. Okay, let's start with the Lovers. Let's just start with the Lovers. I heard old dynamics. Ooh, yeah. There's the Empress and the Page of Pentacles. Oh, yes. So now we have the Emperor and the Empress already on the board. The mother and the father of tarot, right? So there's the imbalanced connection. I feel like this is old patterns, especially considering we have the Empress with the Page. Ow. It's got such a sharp pain. Oh my gosh. Such a sharp pain. And the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is my self-reflector card. I feel as if this is them, it's also them trying to rebuild with this Empress, with the Lovers. I'm just trying to, it's the olive branch, it is. With the Page of Pentacles, that's a student, I just heard structures. I'm hearing words like structures, foundations, like very like builder terminology. Page of Pentacles, so much like actual like hands-on, like tangible builder terminology, structures, foundations, framing. It's so weird. This person really does want to rebuild. I'm getting so many like sharp pains on like my skin right now. I have MS, for those of you who don't know. So it's not like spiritual something, it's just like some days like my skin just hurts. So it is just what it is. Page of Pentacles, this energy is just them, that Emperor wanting to rebuild with this Empress. That's really what we're getting at here. But they're wanting something very stable. This Empress does not feel receptive. They feel actually very like, a little snooty. It's almost like they want to be mad. Because the King of Cups in reverse, I think that this is how they see them. And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, followed by the 8 of Pentacles. Wow, this King's like really trying, really trying to invest time and energy. But with the 4 of Wands in reverse, it's almost like this Queen's checked out. Like, I don't see us having a solid foundation again, because you're emotionally shut down. You're emotionally, you're checked out. You're not available. This is a facade. It's temporary. I feel that that's how this Queen perceives it. So let's look at the Hermit. Let's look as the Hermit. Three of Cups in reverse. Oh, the reconciliation. And the Hangman. Yeah, trying to figure out. The Hangman's the new perspective. When you have the Hangman in reverse, it's trying to see things differently. Okay, well, how can I go about this reconciliation? How can I bring us back together? How can I have us come into this better place, this happier place, this celebration together? How can I do that, right? They're trying to figure out. It's almost like they're literally like, they're showing me like literally somebody like turning a map in all different directions, like looking at a roadmap, like trying to find a new route, like a new way to do things to get around the obstacle. The Hermit, that's deep introspection. That's what they're really thinking about. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. Yeah, oh, so sad. Because that's causing a lot of pain. It's causing a lot of heartbreak. Let's look at the Six of Wands. King of Swords in reverse. They're losing faith that they can actually, at least in the headspace, like they don't feel that things are actually going to work out. They want the victory. They want things to work out with their person, in the situation, in the home. But they're losing faith. They're like, this person doesn't want me anymore. Yeah, Ace of Cups in reverse. They have a very negative inner dialogue. They do. This is all negative self-talk. King of Swords in reverse, because swords rule the mind. Ace of Cups is the heart space. They have a very negative inner dialogue. King of Swords is Aquarius energy. Ace of Cups, water energy. And with the Six of Wands there, this idea of things working out, being victorious, all this positivity that could come their way. They're like, no, it's out of my reach. It's never going to happen. The world's ending. The sky's falling, and I'm doomed, and nah. What is positivity, right? You know, like that perspective's not there, which is a shame, because that's a choice, right? Like, it's a choice to wake up and choose to think, I'm grateful for today. I'm grateful for the roof over my head, the money in my wallet, the food in my fridge, my family, my friends, my relationships, my eyes, my body, my hearing, my health. I'm grateful for what my body has been through, what it's going through, what it's capable of overcoming, what it is overcoming. I'm grateful for all the things that I do have. I'm grateful for another day, right? I'm grateful for the people here today supporting me through this day. There's so many things, but this person's watching their cup pour out versus watching it being filled up every day. But that's their choice to see that perspective. That's programming. That's programming. Let's look at Temperance, because this is them needing to heal that, but it's also them wanting to heal the situation. Queen of Swords, wanting to heal the situation with their queen. So there's the true pair again. So now we have the Empress and the Emperor, and the King and the Queen of Swords. Da 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 da. True pair, number 2. There they are. These two do not know how to communicate if their life depended on it. They fight like cat and dog. They trigger each other. They manipulate each other. You trigger each other's shadow. You push each other's buttons. You're like, oh, that's going to piss you off? Poop. Oh, that's going to make you mad? Boop. Oh, you don't like when I'm passive aggressive? Boop, boop. This is shadow pair. Malanta. I'm laughing because it's almost like they're very aware of their dynamic. These two people, I feel like they're very aware of how they just irritate the living hell out of one another. And yet they love each other, they do. But they really irritate the living hell out of one another. A King and a Queen of Swords in reverse, not only do they have poor communication, but there's also this lack of understanding of how to overcome the communication issues. And that's what the challenge is here. With the Six of Wands and Temperance, there's definitely the possibility to have a victory and to heal the situation, but it comes with a give and a take, a balance, because Temperance is about moderation. It's diluting the water with the wine. It's diluting what's toxic, what's low vibrational, right? Alcohol, low vibrational energy, with water, with what is pure, like love, high frequency energy, things that are frequencies of gratitude, compassion, generosity, giving, gentleness, care, things of that nature. These two people have been butting heads for so long and seeing each other in such a dark, imbalanced light that it's almost as if they're not capable of, it's not that they're not capable, it's that they're not, it's almost like they're not willing to. Well, I'm not willing to see you that way because I've engraved such an image of you in this light in my mind that I don't think that I can see you with fresh eyes again. I don't think I can see you in a new form. Programming. You programmed them, downloaded this image into your mind of what they are to you, that remaking them in a new light. It's very difficult. So let's look at Temperance. King of Cups in reverse. Exactly the same energy that came out on top of the Lovers. The Queen of Swords sees this person as a King of Swords and a King of Cups in reverse. Manipulative, emotionally shut down, someone who's unavailable, someone who's going to hurt them, someone who's not willing to be compassionate or gentle with how they feel, how they think. The Queen of Swords in return is very cold, is very resentful. And that's why, again, Four of Wands, bottom of the deck. There's no way in hell I'm going to let that King of Cups into my life again. No. So let's look at the World. Because remember, this king is trying so hard to be compassionate, be gentle, and win this Empress, win this Queen back. And the Queen sees them as this so much, so angry, so hurt, right? And they might have justified reasons. They might. But mind you, these two people they're both mirroring each other. They are mirroring each other so much. But it could also lead to a lot of healing and a very balanced partnership and a very healthy partnership, very loving partnership. And you could close out this cycle. You could, because you got two true pairs. You got an Emperor and an Empress and a King and Queen of Swords on the board. So let's look at the World in reverse. Let's see why this cycle is struggling to dun-dun. At the Four of Cups in reverse, okay, so we got some rejection that needs to be overcome. And you're rejecting each other. That's one of the buttons you push. Oh, you're trying to be affectionate now after so much time that I've been asking for your attention? Well, I'm going to reject you out of spite. Boop. There's your button. Boop, boop. Pushing your button. Page of Swords. And that's not authentic. That's not what you really want, but you're doing it just to piss each other off. Page of Swords. Lack of authenticity, right? Knight of Cups in reverse. I don't want your damn cup. Stop giving me your cup. You really want the cup. You do want their offer of love. You do, but you're both being a little spiteful, right? Oh, and what do we got? The Ten of Cups in reverse. That's why the cycle's not ending. You both want the Ten of Cups. There's a lot of love in this connection, but there's so much anger, resentment, and honestly a little bit of hate. Okay, a lot of bit of hate like piled up here that it's blocking it. There's so much anger and distortion that needs to be addressed. That needs to be talked about. But these two people don't know how to communicate. I'm not smiling because I find it funny. I'm smiling because these people are very aware. They're so aware. They're so aware. They know it. They know it. They know it. They know it. I know you know it. I know you're watching this and you're like, I hate you. I hate you because I do know. I hate you because I do know that I have this habit with this person. But how do I have this conversation? You have this conversation by being vulnerable, but you're both scared to be vulnerable because you're not accustomed to being vulnerable with one another, because you think both of you are judging each other like crazy and you're waiting for the other to like cut you with their sword, cut you to pieces. What if you just preface the whole conversation with, hey, let's be super awkwardly uncomfortable together and be really vulnerable and just admit that we're both really scared of being vulnerable right now. And be mindful that this is a really raw moment and I need to be compassionate towards you and you need to be compassionate towards me. And we're not going to rip each other apart right now because we're about to be completely bared skin emotionally with one another. Who'da thunk? Let's look at the Emperor. Three of Wands, Queen of freaking Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. Okay. And the King of Pentacles. Followed by the Wheel of freaking Fortune. Look at that. And we have a pair that is upright. And guess what the King and Queen of Pentacles are to me as a reader? The perfect pair. It is the perfect pair. It's the mini Emperor and Empress. And you know, you want to know what the Knight of Swords is? It's freaking communication. Oh, this is so funny. This is so funny. It's funny because it's just hilarious. It's hilarious. So we close out the cycle. We close out the cycle and we understand, okay, so we both have a lot of hurt and pain and trauma. 10 of Cups in reverse, right? Because we don't really speak with love and compassion towards one another. Knight of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords. And we create a lot of feelings of rejection and lack of worth towards one another. We make each other feel as if we're not worthy of love and affection and compassion and gentleness and care and safety and comfortability, things of that nature. And that's what the cycle that needs to end is. It's acknowledging that and apologizing for that and holding space for one another and healing those aspects in that connection, okay? Emperor in reverse. This is where the ego got in the way, right? And there's an opportunity here with the ships coming in. I feel like this is how the Queen saw the Emperor. I feel like this is the perspective. It's not the Emperor's ego getting in the way. I feel like this is the Queen seeing the Emperor, even though this Emperor was trying to win the Empress back, right? So let's pause. The Queen sees the Emperor in a bad light right now, when in all reality, the Emperor was really trying to do their best to be an emperor upright for this Empress upright, right? They were trying to be the emperor that the Empress deserved. And so the Queen, who is the Empress, right? I just don't have another Empress card. The Queen now has the opportunity to communicate very clearly how they really feel about this Emperor. And this open communication, it's going to be a big ego hit to this Emperor, right? Because they're going to make it very clear that they see the Emperor as a King of Wands in reverse, which is someone who's really cocky, manipulative, likes power struggles, might be even a control freak, has a really bad temper. But because they communicate this, it helps that Emperor energy prove that they're actually a King of Pentacles, which is what? A true freaking pair, right? Very, very nice. And what's that do? Creates a Wheel of Fortune energy. What's Wheel of Fortune? Change, good fortune, prosperity, good luck, movement forward in the right freaking direction. Oh, looky there. Ain't that lovely? Ain't that a beautiful little thing? I love it. I love it. Okay, let's clarify the Four of Wands in your overall energy. The Six of Wands, frickin' victory. Are you frickin' chicken kidding me? The Four of Wands. So now you have this stability, and now you get the Six of Wands. Beautiful. And what's the Two of Wands? A new path. The 6 minus the 4 gives you the 2. Beautiful. Look what you got. And underneath that, you got the 10 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. It's in reverse. It is in reverse. I ain't gonna lie. It's in reverse. I'm gonna shuffle. I'm not worried about it being in reverse, to be honest with you. 5 of Cups in reverse. Oh, I love that. Guys, really? You can't beat this. You can't beat this. So now that you've had this conversation, conversation, aka communicated with one another about the crap that was stopping you from being authentic with one another, right? And isn't that a wonderful thing, right? It's great. Now you can move into this very victorious energy. The Six of Wands is an energy of acknowledging, right? Acknowledging what you've been through. And the Five of Cups is my card of you got the frick over it, right? You're no longer crying over spilt milk. You're letting the past go. You realize, okay, well, we've spilled 3 glasses of wine tonight, but we still got 2 more we can drink. You got over it. It's not wasted. It's just an opportunity to get a little bit more tipsy, right? Very nice. Bottom of the deck, oh my gosh, you got the Fool, followed by the frickin' Lovers, followed by the Ace of frickin' Wands. Beautiful. So brand new beginning in this very deep soul connection to have a passionate new cycle. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beautiful. Pisces, This is what I got for you. Open up your mouth. Have a conversation. Open up your heart. Express what you're feeling. Okay? Be vulnerable. It's okay. It's not going to kill you. I promise you. Okay? I love you. Like, share, subscribe. If you want a personal reading, book it down below. Check out Patreon for a free 15-minute reading if you sign up as a tier 2 and 3 patron now between March 15th. And I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.